The sentence landed between the clink of wine glasses and the low, music drifting from the speakers. "So, how long have you and Daniel been seeing each other?" No one laughed. No one breathed. My wife's fork froze halfway to her mouth. I watched the blood abandon her face in stages like a slow retreat. Her smile tried to survive. It failed. What?" she said. The woman who asked it, our host's cousin, tilted her head, confused. "Oh, I assumed everyone knew." Everyone did not know. I felt the room shrink. The table. The lights. My marriage. I stared at the condensation sliding down my glass. A thin, nervous river. I followed it instead of looking at her. Because I already knew what I would see. Panic. Not guilt. Not remorse. Calculation. The cousin stammered an apology. Someone laughed too loudly. Someone changed the subject. The party continued like nothing had happened. But inside me, something unlocked. A quiet door. A dark room. I did not ask questions. I did not raise my voice. I smiled. I poured more wine, and I began to disappear. On the drive home, she talked too much. About traffic. About work. About the dessert she shouldn't have eaten. She never mentioned the sentence. Neither did I. Silence is not absence. It is pressure. I replayed the moment in my head. The hesitation. The way her eyes flicked toward the window when the name was spoken. Daniel. Not a stranger's name. Her colleague. Her late meeting friend. The man she said hated social events. I told myself it was a misunderstanding. A joke. A mistake. But denial is just hope wearing a blindfold. That night, she touched my arm in bed like she was checking if something still belonged to her. I lay still. I counted the seconds between her breaths. She slept. I did not. I imagined her rehearsing excuses. I imagined the story forming. I imagined how long she thought I would believe it. I became careful. Careful with my questions. Careful with my face. Careful with my time. I started waking before her. I started coming home late. I mirrored her habits until they revealed their cracks. Her phone never left her hand. Her screen dimmed when I entered the room. Her meetings grew longer. I checked records, not messages. I didn't need the words. I needed patterns. 2 numbers, 1 location, the same nights. I ordered a DNA test for our son under the excuse of a medical curiosity. I told her it was about ancestry. She smiled too quickly. When the envelope arrived, I didn't open it immediately. Truth should never be rushed. It should be staged. I watched her instead. How she laughed at things that weren't funny. How she avoided mirrors. How she flinched when I touched her shoulder unexpectedly. She was already living in the aftermath. She just didn't know it. The paper was thin. The truth was not. Probability of paternity, 0%. No sound came out of me. I folded it neatly. Put it in my wallet like a receipt. Proof of purchase. Proof of theft. That evening, I set the table. Candles. Her favorite meal. A glass of wine already poured. She hesitated at the doorway. Fear has a scent. I could smell it. "Why all this?" she asked. "For us," I said. We ate in silence, the kind that hums. I slid the paper across the table. She didn't touch it at first. Then she did. Her face collapsed inward. Her mouth opened without forming words. "I can explain." "I know," I said. "I just wanted to see if you would." Her chair scraped back. Tears arrived like actors late to the scene. "It wasn't supposed to." "I know," I said again. She reached for my hand. I pulled it away. "I already spoke to Daniel," I said. Her head snapped up. Pure terror. He knows about the test. About the timing. About the lies. She whispered his name like it might protect her. "He didn't deny it," I continued. "He thanked me for raising his child." Her sob turned into a sound I had never heard before. Something animal. Something small. "I told him he could have you," I said. "Both." She shook her head violently. "You don't understand." "I do. I understand perfectly." I stood, took my coat. "I've arranged the paperwork. The apartment. The accounts." "What?" "I disappeared weeks ago," I said. "Tonight is just the notice." She tried to stand. I stepped back. No drama, I added. You wanted 2 lives. Now you have them. Without me. Her voice broke my name in half. I did not answer. The apartment smells like nothing. No perfume. No food. No memory. I unpack slowly, methodically. Grief requires chaos. I do not. I think about the dinner party. The careless question. The woman who assumed the truth was common knowledge. She did me a favor. I no longer imagine what my wife is doing, or who she is calling, or how she explains the emptiness I left behind. I don't need to. I have the silence now. And the clarity. Some people lose their marriages in arguments. Some lose them in court. I lost mine in a sentence, and she lost me in the space after it.